What is up, guys? It's Mr. Lee Redden here, and welcome to episode number 18 of the Dynamo Dresden file. We have now, we've gone a bit further ahead than we were meant to. Unfortunately, I did the recordings as per normal, but there's a problem with the sound, so there's no point loading them up. So basically, I have finally managed to sort out the sound, as you may hopefully be able to hear now. But we have skipped ahead 2 seasons, which is a bit of a pain, to be honest. So this was where we finished off. This is season 18-19. This is the first season after the previous episode, I believe. So we'll just have some quick looks here. I mean, as you can see, decent beginning pre-season again. George Lask and Greffer Firth beating Wigan and Zwickau. And then we start off with a decent run. We beat Bochum 2-1, Freiburg 4-2. And we also beat the likes of Bielefeld and Heidenheim and drew at St. Pauli, only losing to 1860 Munich at the start of the season. German Cup wise, we beat Rutteling 3-0 and won 3-2 at Union Berlin. We ended up going out in round 3 away to Paderborn and on penalties. Disappointing thing about that was they had a player sent off. We then took the lead in extra time, but then conceded again. But as you can see, after this start, we struggled a little bit. We lost 5 out of the next 6 and drew the other one. Thankfully, a team talk after the German Cup improved us a little bit. Joined 2 games there and beating Munster and Nuremberg. We ended the front section on a bit of a downer, losing 2 and then drawing home to Freiburg. A couple of friendlies and Kirsten's testimonial. We did try getting someone else's testimonial, but they said no. Second half of the season, you see, pretty much along the same length again, but we ended up managing to survive. This run here is what managed to catapult us up. So thankfully, we were able to survive those seasons. And this is where we finished, guys. It was 13th in the table. So we ended up 8 points clear of Union Berlin and even further, like 16 clear of Munster. So thankfully we were able to take the places there. Hanover, Dusseldorf and 1860 going up. Stats wise that season, no, I won't be able to see it actually, will I? That's a bit of a slight problem there. But now we ended up surviving again, and then we moved on into last season, which, as you'll see, is very, very good. Again, friendlies against Lask, we drew 2-2 and Zwickau again. We did beat Clermont Foot and KN. We started off again beating Freiburg 4-2. We were actually 4-1 up after just 20 minutes. Beat Ingolstadt at home as well. Drew to Nuremberg and beat Rostock. First defeat was Karlsruhe. But you can see we did pretty well. I mean, German Cup we won 5-0 Rottenburg, beat Osnabrück 4-0, but lost to Kaiserslautern 2-1. The late goal getting and win as well. But as you can see, there's not very many defeats. I mean, as you see, we got smash Ingolstadt 5-0, Freiburg again 4-2, and we were 4-2 up at half time. I mean, we won 2-1 in Mainz, who were doing pretty well at the time. 1-0 Bielefeld, beat Augsburg 3-1 away as well. As you see, we had hardly any defeats. We had four in total. But then, unfortunately, we lost that in the first 6 games of the follow-up, losing to Nuremberg, Rostock, Wien, Osnabrück, Kaiserslautern, being Karlsruhe 3-0. But we then went on quite a bit of a run, being Bielefeld and Bochum, drawing at Mainz, getting smashed by Halle, which was disappointing, being Augsburg, losing to Braunschweig, being Heidenheim, and defeating Paderborn, going into the final game of the season in 4th place, 2 points behind 3rd, and 3rd is the playoff place, and 3rd just happened to be St. Pauli. And as you can see, we won 2-1. So we went into the playoffs against Hamburg. In the away leg, we ended up drawing 0-0. And as you can see there, guys, we won the second leg 1-0. Herven and Genda, 69th minute penalty. So as you may have gathered, guys, we are in the Bundesliga. It's taken a while to get there, but we are finally there. We went with Kaiserslautern and Mainz, and obviously we beat Hamburg in the final game of the season. As you can see, guys, there we are, sitting in 5th. Okay, it's alphabetical order, but all is good and well. We are in the Bundesliga. Excuse me. It's going to be an interesting one. Obviously, we're going to need to update the team. Obviously, so hopefully we can do that. It's going to take a miracle for us to start up, I reckon, but we'll have to wait and see how that goes. We'll have a look at some of the transfers recently, last couple of seasons. So as you can see, we've not really brought in that many. We brought in Stephen Wutsch and Marlon Ritter, two decent youngsters who are still here. Ritter has been playing last season, but Wutsch is actually on loan, and again has actually gone on loan to Zwickau again. You can see he's spent the last 3 seasons on loan, has been doing pretty well. So hopefully after this season I can bring him back in. That season I finally managed to get rid of Benjamin Delacour, and then after that it was just a load of loans, and Rene Jarstein went to Victoria Köln. Last season, again only 2 signings. Simon Schroeder from Munster, 700,000. He only started playing towards the end of the actual season. And Simone Benedetti from Cagliari, and he played only a few games as well, but was very good when he did come in. Again, as you can see, most of my players went on loan to Zwickau. This team is actually now in the German 3rd division, so it's quite helpful that I can actually send players out on loan to a team that's actually playing in the league. Unfortunately, I did lose 3 of my players. Steven Sammer went to Freiburg on a free. He didn't do too bad. He never played from last year, actually. The one I did, unfortunately, was Borja. Went to Dusseldorf, and as you can see, played quite a few games, and Dusseldorf did survive as well. Sinan Kirchi was gone to Paderborn. Barely played for him last year, to be honest. This season, we have signed 1 player so far, Devante Parker, who got released from Mainz. So I've picked him up. He's 24 as well. As you can see, I lost Andrea Romano on a free to Braunschweig, but again, he only played for the 2nd team last year. And Stephen Wutsch and Jan Hesse have gone to Zwickau on loan, so hopefully we can get them going a little bit. Jan Hesse, to be fair, did play quite a bit last year for us, but I'm hopefully really going to bring in quite a few players to improve that. As you see, I mean, they're delighted with what I'm doing. They're disappointed with the departure of Romano, but that's about it. Club-wise, you can see we're doing really well. Hopefully, the stadium will be packed out hopefully this year, and we can start to make a bit more money during the season. As you can see here, I've got 13 mil in the bank, and reckons I'm going to be 24 at the end of it. I'm not quite sure how that's going to happen. Salary wise, I am 19,000 short, so that's good. So hopefully I can start to bring in a couple of players. So I need to improve quite a few places, to be fair, to have any chance. What I'm thinking of doing, I'm actually just going to have a quick look at this. Whoops. Let's have a look at the money. I mean, there you can see, look, check out that money. 15 mil essentially, even if you finish bottom. I mean, what I am considering doing is if I survive, which is a massive if, to be quite honest, I'm going to try and get the boards to improve some facilities, because even though the facilities are not too bad, why is my job status so low? Why is that 6%? Okay. But yeah, I want to get some facilities improved. Gotta try and remember where I'm supposed to be going for this. Here we go. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do the stadium. I mean, it's at 30,000, 19,000 seated because obviously they've got a safe standing. I don't quite think it was built in 1923, or even if it was, just had a massive revamp. At the end of last season, we signed a 5-year stadium sponsorship, 700,000. A lot of the sponsorships I had included improvements if we actually got promoted. But as you see, we got adequate coaching, basic youth recruitment, average training, corporate and youth. So I'm going to hopefully request some of that to be improved as long as we stay up, which, as I said, could be interesting. Oh, wrong button. No, that was the right button. Just have a quick look at I did try to get another affiliate last year actually, but they eventually said yes after I had a bit of a moan at them. But no adequate teams came back, to be fair, which is a bit of a pain. But I did also get a partnership actually with Bayern Munich. This wasn't done by me; it was announced at the beginning of one of the seasons. But the good thing was, it managed to give me the opportunity of getting some players, but I didn't actually take it anyway. Unfortunately, that's now been cancelled due to me being in the same division, obviously. So what we'll do is just have a quick look at my profile. So as you can see, vastly improving. So my reputation's actually pretty good. My knowledge in England and Germany is obviously really good. I've got domestic player bias. It's actually not that bad considering. But let's have a look at what am I looking at? Well, that's the bit I was going to look at. I can't remember how to do it. Nope, not that. There we go. So as you can see, guys, we have spent almost over 2,000 days at Dynamo Dresden. I've only earned 800,000 in that time. Quite interesting. Spent 400 odd days on holiday because I get a bit bored during the winter and towards the end of the season when there's like 2 weeks or something. So I've played 225 games. I've won 103. I have a win percentage of 45%. 2 promotions, 1 league win, and highest fee spent 700,000. Highest fee received 200k. Yeah. That is potentially going to be smashed this year, because obviously with how well we did last year, quite a few of our players are wanted. The main one being Hervin. He's unhappy as well, but these guys just are not coming in with the valuation I want, so I keep refusing it. Nolan and Bemba as well is one by Dusseldorf. But as yet we've actually had no bids. Kinoshita, Fortune Khan and Unter Hatching wanted him on loan. That's because I did have him on the loan list, but I have taken him off. And Devante Parker, but I have just signed him, and it's just Brian Strike that won him. So yeah, guys, we've done, as you can see, we've done well. We're in the Bundesliga. That's what matters. We are in the promised land in Germany. We've done a couple of friendlies already this season. We lost 1-0 Austria Vienna, won 2-0 at St. Polten, thanks to Stefaniak double. I then got Reed. I did these 4 games actually were the only ones set up. I set these up earlier. Basically, it was a tour of Austria. So I've got Zuqual again, Notorious of France, and then we've got Porto and Sampdoria. In this thing, we've been drawn away to Bielefeld away in the German Cup, and I begin my season at Hoffenheim, and then I get followed out with Frankfurt, and the season basically ends at home to Werder Bremen. So yeah, guys, smash the shit out of that like button. We are in the Bundesliga. Let's see how this goes. hopefully we can survive, and like I say, if we survive, we'll start to upgrade the facility. So hopefully we can. I'm not quite sure what facility I'm going to improve first. So I mean, the youth and training's average. I got fairly basic youth recruitment and adequate junior coaching. I'm thinking potentially about the coaching and recruitment, but I'm not quite sure about that yet. Let me just, one thing I will have a quick shifty at again is the sponsorships. So we've got a 2-year main kit sponsor, which went into 2 years time, 1 million. Stadium sponsor. So is there anything up at the end of this season? Surprisingly, no. And I've actually just signed a general sponsorship deal. Didn't realise that. So yeah, we've done really well, guys. Like I said, smash the shit out of the like button and leave some likes and comments and subscribe. Appreciate it all. Tune in next time for our first review as a Bundesliga team. And again, we're going to do like we did last year. So it'll be 9 and then 8. We'll be 9 and then the winter break and then 9 again. So the first one will be coming back after the Mönchengladbach game. But yeah, leave some likes, leave some comments, subscribe. Appreciate it all. Tune in next time for the first quarter review. Until then, guys, as always.